Hi, everyone. My name's Tresa Honaker. I'm the artistic director of AirAligned Aerial Dance Group. You just saw Jerusha Horlick, Joseph Sims, and Marnie Marshall. They're part of my group. In 2002, I started AirAligned. I lived up in Nevada County, and I did that with the help of the Center for the Arts. It was a vision I had to bring dancers together in a more athletic, acrobatic way. Cirque du Soleil definitely was an inspiration, but I was first and foremost a dancer, and so I wanted to bring dance into the air. So that happened way back in 2002. Gathered some dancers together. We went to Los Angeles, learned a lot, brought back a lot, and worked very hard. Over the years, we produced several full-length productions, one of them including Bram Stoker's Dracula in the air. It was quite outstanding. We also teach students, love our students. We have showcases where that definitely is my favorite part of the year. Our students are in Nevada County, Placer County, and just recently Sacramento County. Our group's taught all over the nation, including in Hawaii. We've done several retreats there. I'm very proud of the work that AirAligned has done. 10 years went by, and so many people were saying, Tresa, you're living your dream. And I absolutely was. Things were going wonderful. And then, as we all know, life throws us curveballs and things change. During a rehearsal in January of 2012, I fell from an aerial fabric like you just saw, and I dislocated my T9, paralyzed me from the waist down. It definitely was a life changer. You just kind of have to go with it. And I was super, super loved and taken care of by so many people. It felt really, really good that I had support during a really difficult time. There was something that a lot of the people around me were super encouraging of me to move on some way, and it might have been a little earlier than I wanted it to be. They kept asking, what are you going to do next, Tresa? Are you going to be a wheelchair dancer? Are you going to focus on directing and choreographing? And I really couldn't, even though those were great ideas, those ideas weren't exactly mine yet. So what I kept thinking is that I sustained an injury, and there's got to be a way that I can regain more than what I have right now. And so that's what I've been focusing on for the last couple of years. I met a group called SCI Fit, wonderful, wonderful group. Stands for Spinal Cord Injury Fitness, and they believe that there's so many possibilities after this type of an injury. So that's what I've been focusing on, building up. Like a dancer, you build up your foundation, and I've been building up my human foundation. I hit a milestone this year where I actually can crawl, hands and knees, with no assistance. So. Thank you so much. It was definitely after all that work, that was the one thing that I said, something's changing. I'm able to get from point A to point B without this wheelchair, and without anybody helping me. So that was fabulous. And I definitely am going to continue on. Maybe next year I'll be back and I'll be walking, never know. That would be great. So what recently happened is I moved to Sacramento. I love it down here. It's definitely wonderful to be back in a city. I was one of those very fortunate few that landed a spot at a new loft that's in town called Warehouse Artist Lofts. Give a hand for them, yeah. They are my new community, and actually that's where I met David, who's coming on stage right now. David is playing piano for me. I'm going to actually give you guys a short solo as we exit our portion of today. This is an aerial net. I chose it as my first piece of equipment to start working on because I never worked on one before. It didn't have the emotional attachment that the fabric did for me. So the aerial net was something we decided I would do today for you. So we're going to get in here, and thank you so much, everyone.